One Piece!
It's out on time!
Look at what we're doing for you! I am covered in sweat and dirt from my job, and Thurman's literally putting on clothes to go to his job. We love you. So, let's talk about, just immediately, this is what I want to talk about first, okay? Because Thurman and I, there was a running gag. If you are OGs of this channel, I have been trying to convince Thurman that Kiku was a dude ever since he was introduced, and he was just so, no, it's not, no.
Oda. Oh, why did Oda do this? Why does Oda? I don't understand.
What do you have an issue with? I don't see the problem. In fact, I think it's kind of awesome.
It's oh my god.
See, here's where Thurman's gonna be high key transphobic, and I'm gonna call him out.
Oh, here he goes. You know, we go straight to the. Oh, he's transphobic.
Yeah. Listen, man, I want to put it to you to a perspective that not a lot of people get, and people may not like this, and don't worry, it won't be talked about for more than like 5 minutes. So if you don't like your politics in my anime, get out of here. But like real quickly, I just gotta say I have plenty of friends who identify as this, that, or the other thing, and I'm not gonna pretend like I get it. You know, I'm not in that group. I'm not on the spectrum, as they say. But like what I know is that it makes those friends happy. These friends that I care about. They love seeing representation. They love seeing characters that are gender fluid or non-binary. They just love it. Makes their day. So it may not, you know, I used to be in your camp. I used to be someone who was like, oh, it's cringy. It's SJW, blah, blah, blah. But
not at all.
To me, well, I used to think that. But like, I've kind of evolved now over the past like 5 years to just be like, that's kind of awesome, actually. And I've always respected Oda's way of, like, one of my favorite lines ever, and I'm super paraphrasing, but like Ivankov, when he was talking about his land of Okamas and shit, he was talking about how, like, when he has, you know, with the power that he has, the hormone fruit, it makes gender irrelevant, you know, and in my opinion, that would be almost like an idealistic society where gender isn't even a fucking thing and we can all just be individuals and people. You know, if you erased gender, race, yada, 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 go down the line, you'd have a lot more of a peaceful society because people like to, you know, go into their little, like, groups and fight about it, you know? So I've always kind of appreciated the way that Oda does representation here. It's not the pandering type. It's not like Doctor Who season fucking, I think it's season 10, where it was like, we have a gay companion, and every 5 seconds she's gonna point out she's gay. That's a straight dude writing a gay person that is trying to be like, look at me, I'm progressive, right? Oda does it really well because he does it in his own way. It never feels like it's being forced. It never feels like it's like he's trying to get political points because it's fucking Oda. He makes a point to draw his women short, you know, small-waisted, huge-breasted. He doesn't care about SJW points. He never will. So when Oda does it, I get the vibe that it's genuine and he's just a cool person like that. So to me, my final say on that, and then I'll be curious on your thoughts, is I have friends that it makes them really happy when they see shit like this, and I'm happy for them.
Well, Red's whole political rant that has nothing to do with me aside, I'm just like...
Thurman just wanted a fap to her.
I'm just like, Oda, don't make me... Oh, God.
So you're just mad because you're gay now.
It's just like, oh, wow. Now...
Bro, I totally misread your rage. I was like, oh no, Thurman, are you being an asshole? No, just because you got a boner for her.
First P2, no,
yeah!
I can't believe it.
That's right, baby.
Oda's that shit on fucking purpose, bro. He's just like, oh, by the way, she's a man.
You're all gay now.
Fuck you, Oda. I love you, but fuck you.
Oh, that's so... No, Thurman, by the way, guys, Thurman has a history of this. Nephra P2 from Hunter x Hunter is a dude. And any translation ever, a dude. Okay? The anime did some weird liberties where they kind of, like, gave her a little more of a chest and they changed he to they, but like in the manga it's him. So like I make fun of Thurman for that constantly, and now it's happened again. So maybe that's why Thurman be salty right now.
I'm actually still saucy.
So when you saw my voice memo, because I sent him a voice memo this morning and I was like, don't listen to this until you read it, and in the voice memo I was just gloating about how right I was, like I need to know your thoughts when you fucking saw that.
I'm just whatever. Fine. Fuck it.
Wow. You don't want one more final comment so you don't come off as a total asshole?
I don't give a fuck.
You should a little bit.
Not really. I really don't. I don't care that she's a. That he's
Whoa,
a. She's
dude, you're fucking yo. By the way, in before, I don't know if King of Lightning has streamed yet, but if he hasn't, in before, King of Lightning's gonna say some transphobic shit, 100%.
like I listen. Like I have no issue with.
No, you're fine. You're just triggered because you found the character attractive, and now you're like, fuck, another I'm gay moment. That's fine. King of Lightning though, like he straight up, like since her inception, has been like Oda, don't do it, Oda. You know what I mean? and I know how King of Lightning is. He's got like twinges of conservatism in him. I feel it. I've seen it. He's got that toxic masculinity hardcore. So I think, I don't know. It'll be weird. I'll be curious to see how he reacts to this, because it's been something that he's been memed at a long time. People have like done that as a joke to him a lot, like Kiku's gonna be a guy, and then he's been rejecting it, kind of like you. But again, I'm not legitimately saying that you're being rude here. I know that you're just salty because you were hot for him. But yeah, how do you feel about this new Kappa character?
Wow. Oh my god.
I like it.
He's my new Jubei if Jubei's dead.
He's your new who? Jinbei?
Yeah, he's my new Jinbei. Oh, sorry, I said Jubei.
What the fuck?
Jubei is the character from Blaze Blue, for all you Blaze Blue fans out there. Sorry, yes, he referenced whatever. I mean,
not just Jinbei. Jewish Jinbei, like I thought.
No, what the hell? No. I will send you a photo of this character. He's a real character. His name is Jubei.
Oh, that's funny.
Anyway, Jinbei. Wow, this character, man. Ooh, I love his design. Oh my god.
I want to talk about page 15. It's the final page where they're just all standing there. It's so cool looking, bro.
Oh my god, I know. Yeah.
And the mask Kiku is wearing. Like, here's the thing about Kiku, right? Like, again, that just made him. Fuck, that's gonna get hard to get used to. That made him he's just a much more interesting character because there's so much to his character now. And then the mask, he's just got a cool ass aesthetic. All of them standing there, it's epic as fuck. I'll be honest. And like, she's fuck. God damn it, he's cosplayable as fuck. That is hard, bro. Like straight up.
What if the mistranslation is just like, oh, sorry,
bro? That's not it. Literally, you're stupid. You're dumb.
I did that on purpose just to piss you off.
You're dumb. Either way, that's a dope ass mask. This is probably, I think, out of every panel we've gotten. Are you still talking right now?
Yeah, because you interrupted me. I was still talking.
Okay, go, bitch.
You gave me the exact reaction that I wanted to. Fucking perfection. Now you can speak, slave.
So I think that panel where they're all like standing back to back, that's like the most Wano looking panel we've seen this entire fucking arc right now. That shit just screams Wano. They all got fucking swords and, scrolls and nin and I love it.
Woo, man.
Okay, let's start from the beginning here.
He's your goddamn pirate king. That's who the fuck he is.
Another cool thing I wanted to bring up is that the cover stories are now back to not just being random bullcrap and actually being story again, and I love it. So we see in the first... Yeah, I'm so happy about that. So Capone confirmed escaped. So you know what this means? Pretty soon now, we're probably going to find out if Jinbei escaped or not.
Mm-hmm, and maybe we're going to find out if... Peckham's is still alive or not. Yeah!
Bro! Yeah. Yo, not Peckham's. I think you mean Pedro.
No. Oh, yeah. Pedro.
The lion bitch, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you ready to see if Oda's gonna do what he always does?
Listen, man. He has a history of making people that had a really impactful death just suddenly be alive in cover stories. Let me just go through two of my favorites, okay? Spondum. Anyone else think Spondum was fucking dead when Robin snapped his spine? I certainly did. It literally showed her snapping his spine. At the very least, paralyzed, if you go by real science. No, he's chilling. He's fine. And then the worst offense, Bon Clay. Everyone thought he was dead. Because, if you're just in a fucking jail and you are... instrumental in letting hundreds of people escape, and the warden's behind you with his drippy poison cock, you think he's just gonna what? Like, yeah, okay, let me just throw you back in your cell. you've been a bad boy. Here, have a slap on the wrist. No, he's gonna ream you with that poison cock. Hello?
Yeah, I'm waiting. Continue, bitch. Why'd you stop talking?
Because that was basically the point. Like, I was hoping for you to react to the poison cock.
God damn it, Red. I was waiting for you. That wasn't the punchline. That was like a setup for the punchline.
Where do I go from there?
You were like, I was waiting for you to be like, he's showing with the poison cock. But no, he's chilling with yada, 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 shit like that. Oh. I was expecting, god damn it, learn proper sentence structure.
Yeah, okay, it's me. Type in the comments No, in the comments, you like leave whatever comment you're planning on leaving. Like leave that. But then at the bottom, like put a PS. Who has better sentence structure? Okay, Red or Furman. Put it down there.
Class, or
who speaks more eloquently with the big fancy words and the yada yada yada.
And before they involve race.
No, it's not a race thing at all. He's just dumb. That was funny. God damn it! You're self-admittedly dumb.
Nah. Oh yeah, I am dumb. But I did pass English class.
In reality, some people are good at some things and some people suck at other things. You could probably do a bunch of shit that I don't even know better than me. Yeah, your speed, I'm comprehension. So I mean, like you can speed blitz through some shit. You know, I'm gonna be slow as fuck, but I'll do a good job.
Since we already have our shirt, I'm gonna need you to do that speed versus comprehension shirt. You know,
one day. So yeah, Capone's safe. That's good to know. Let's see here. What I do like about this chapter is that Oda, like every once in a while, Oda, it feels like he's rushing things along, especially recently. But in this chapter, it really felt like he was showing like every little detail of this escape. You know what I mean? Like the fact that he's showing, like, all right, soldiers, other prisoners, hold him down. Okay, now I'm gonna shoot you with this plague bullet. We're focusing on scrubs, and I love that. I've kind of missed that from because the One Piece anime used to do that all the time, where like, Oda would have one panel of Luffy fighting a scrub, and it would be like half an episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciated this, and I think we got some cool information here. Remember when we first met Queen? He was his subtitle, just like Jack is the drought, Queen was the plague. Remember?
Yeah.
Now we know why. It's talked about he makes viruses. I don't even know how you do that. How do you make virus? That's fucking awesome.
You wonder why he had Caesar Clown make the smiles if Queen could make this shit.
That's a good point.
It's just like, okay, you have someone who can make smiles. Why do you need a Caesar? Exactly.
I think it was explained that the smiles were like you kind of needed Caesar's gas devil fruit to make them.
So
I'm pretty sure it was explained like it's something to do with because I think Caesar has like a control over gas and chemicals over like anyone else because of his devil fruit. I'm pretty sure that was how it was described. But then the next question is, why not just kill the fuck out of Caesar and take his fruit?
Oh, well.
That's what I'd do. Fuck Caesar.
Wow, someone's a Yonko. Now you're thinking like a Yonko.
Now you're thinking like a Yonko.
That's a shirt.
Bro. We got, okay, everybody write all these down. That's really good. Now that's thinking like a Yonko, and it's like Kaido and Big Mom doing like the finger guns, like, hey.
The fucking American, we need you for the U.S. Army.
Bro! Yo, wait a minute. Okay, because we've been talking about how Kaido like loves to like add people to his crew. I want Kaido in the Uncle Sam pose. I need you to join my crew.
Woo! Hey, Crunchyroll,
hire us as shirt designers, please. Delicious. Okay, so how about, let's see, I had another thing to talk about. Plague bullets, that's interesting. And we kind of see, I like this part here where the prisoners, are holding them down. Luffy's like, what the fuck? Like, we're all in the same boat here. And it shows, Oda's doing a really good job of showing how, like, what's the word I'm looking for here? How much just despair that they've put into these people, because it's like literally they don't even try to escape, because where would they go to? Like it's like you leave the prison and you're in another prison, because all of Wano is under control of the people imprisoning you. You know what I mean? So there's no point, there's nowhere to escape. And I was like, wow, that is actually like really driving it home how fucked up their situation is.
It's because this. I'm gonna be honest. This place seems worse than Impel Down. Like,
well, it's tough.
I don't know.
There's things that. Here's the thing, right? You might need to reread Impel Down. Impel Down. Let me just walk you through Impel Down real quick. Level 1 was just a room of nothing but like spikes. So no matter wherever you walked, it was just spikes. It was like a Mortal Kombat spike floor, but like everywhere. So like there were people like
Mortal Kombat spike floor.
Yeah, there were people walking around like ah. So that's level 1.
I don't know, Red. Keep making those sexy references, and we're gonna end up in a very provocative sexual position when we get out there.
That was a strange transition. Okay. But and then you had like desert hell, heat, just like straight up. There was like the dryness where you don't get any water. Then there was the heat where it's just hot as fuck, cold as fuck. So like, I think Impel Down was worse from a perspective of like just being so tortured. Like the torture involved in Impel Down was fucking preposterous. I think that ironically, the prisoners are treated better, I think, here, because all you're really doing is working. You're working stupidly hard. You're basically working like a slave. But at least you're not like being like starving to death, freezing to death, boiling to death. There was a level where they would literally dip you in boiling water. You remember that? You don't.
Oh no. It's kind of like a.
No, that was a goddamn question. Before you go to your comment, do you remember the level where they dipped them in boiling water?
I said yes.
Oh, I heard you say. I don't know.
Clearing my throat.
Bro, when you clear your throat, it's goopy, bro. Like a fucking smoker.
Oh no. Who knows? Maybe my lungs are just dying.
Do you live with smokers?
Yep.
Oh, there it is. Also, the other thing, okay, listen though. Come on. Like, again, just to finish what I was saying, and then I'll have your point here. Not only is it just really, it's work. It's hard-ass work and it sucks. But also they give you food depending on how much work you do. That's already being treated. You're being treated better than Impel Down right there. Now, on the flip side, though, I think that there's more despair in the sense that Kaido's prison is more designed to break you, to not even try to escape. Whereas Impel Down, I think people are more like, hell yeah, let's try to escape because there's places to go. Whereas Wano, they're an isolationist country. Typically there's no boats coming or leaving. You know what I mean? Like there's no harbor. There's no place to leave. There's no boats to leave on. It's just the Straw Hat ship at this point, maybe Big Mom's. You know what I mean? So to them, it's like there's really nowhere to go. So they're more in despair from that angle, but I think that the torture was worse than Impel Down. Anyway, go ahead.
I think that what you just said, I think the hope aspect is like more because I mean you still, because the thing with Impel Down is it sucks from torture wise, but people still had incentive to escape.
Yes.
So I think the main thing about what makes you kind of like worse about a prison is that there's no escape whatsoever. So you have no choice but to be here. Nothing can break a human worse than like, pain is only temporary.
No,
but
right,
the pain,
for sure.
But the pain stops eventually. But in this one, it's like being stuck at a dead end job and getting barely any pay, right? Or even slavery, similar to slavery. There's no escape. There's no hope of escaping. So all you have to do is just live your everyday life working, hoping that you have enough work to get food, and then it's just like, oh wow, like it's literally like gets point to where like I wouldn't be surprised that the suicide rate in Kaido's prison is higher than it is in Impel Down, because it's just like shit. I literally have nothing to live for. All I'm doing is just
working for nothing. Yeah.
Nothing. Like my life has no meaning. Like even these people say it, they're like they have nothing to go to. Luffy has a place he can go. He has it, but these people are their families are dead. All they do is work. There's literally nothing they can hope to achieve. So it's just like shit. What's the point? But Impel Down.
Go ahead, continue.
But Impel Down, it's just like you get tortured. But I mean, hell, even Buggy had infinite to escape.
I forgot he was there.
Because he lied about not having a devil fruit. Like, and even then, the prisoners actually taught the Magellan enough to piss him off, but they still taught him. Like
that's true. There's definitely more spirit. You're right, and I like the metaphor you made there with like pain is temporary, but like emotional despair is harder to get out of. You're right. I mean, they must feel like they're at like in a tunnel with no light at the end. You know what I mean? Like, whereas the Impel Down people, I feel like they never really gave up hope of like, one day we'll get the fuck out of here. One day there'll be a revolution. Yeah, whereas here it's like, what's the point? There's nowhere to go. So you make a very good point.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I thought that was a very well made point. Now, I like this. Okay, two things I like about this Kappa guy. One is that he's a sumo guy. And I think this is cool because remember that douchebag sumo wrestler early in the arc?
Yeah.
I don't remember if it said this, but I'm going to guess he was like the number 2 sumo wrestler because this guy's the number 1 sumo wrestler. You know what I mean? That's the vibe I get anyway. Like, maybe like it was this guy and then that guy was his rival, and then like once they locked this guy up, then he was the best sumo wrestler. That's just the vibe I might get here. And I also love his blade. I really like that his blade has no guard. I think it's called a guard, the part that stops your hand from going up to the blade. That's just cool looking, I'll be honest.
Yeah, his fighting style is just gonna be interesting.
Yeah, he describes it like it's like flowing like a river, because when he comes out, he's like spinning, like, it's kind of cool. Okay, anyway, so, but yeah, they described, he seemed to describe his fighting style as like flowing like a river, and you see him like come out and like spin out like that, so it was interesting for sure.
Yeah. So it's I'm interested to see more of him, to see if he has a devil fruit or not.
Good point. All right, so Komurasaki, there was a flashback with her getting saved as a child, because now we know, of course, it's Momo's sister. There was a flashback of her being saved as a child by this Kappa, and in the flashback, he swam with her. He swam in the water to save her. So unless it's possible that he could have a devil fruit, but if we're going by that flashback, he didn't at that point.
Yeah, so it's interesting to see, because he's been shadowed out like the majority of the arc, right?
Yes. Yeah, even in like the flashback where we saw the formation of the 9 scabbards, they were stealing from Yasue, and then he was shadowed out there as well. Yeah.
So wow, I'm sorry, I just can't get over it. Like I'm a big person on designs, and oh my
god.
Oh
yeah, no, I love it. It's very unique. It's very Oda.
I would love to see him in a fighting game. Oh my god. Like, he's so cool. Oh.
Yeah, it's funny that you've focused on cool. I think he looks weird. I didn't really get cool out of it, but...
Cool is weird too, you slut.
No, I agree. I mean, listen, man. It'll grow on me. That's the beauty of... Oda's designs always grow on me, okay? Wanze, Mr. Wanze, nose ramen guy, I unironically love him now. But when I first saw him, I was like, fuck this guy. What is this bullshit? And then I was like, no, that's the greatness of Oda. Look at Wanze. Look at this man. So no, I feel you. I'll probably learn to love him more. What looks cool as fuck, and I will still continue to say this, is Kiku's goddamn mask. Love that shit. Now, one last thing I wanted to point out, and then if there's anything you want to point out before we end this off here. I love being a Chopper fan, and anyone who doesn't like Chopper can fuck right off. Go forth, fandom, and tell the world to cease thy Chopper hatred. Anyway, I do love this, though, because it really just reflects the fandom and Chopper. When they're, like, naming off all the badasses, like, holy shit, that's Raizo the Ninja. Oh, my God, that's Kiku, the femininely, weirdly sexy man samurai. That's fucking, I don't know, Luffy's gonna be King of Pirates. That's, this guy, that guy. And then Chopper's just like, what about me?
I mean, bro... People sleep on Chopper. Chopper has been in some of those badass moments. Like, when they were walking to Frankie's house, when Usyk got fucked, who was there?
Who the fuck was walking to Frankie's house, baby?
Who was there with the Monster Trio? Fucking Chopper. Okay? That's right. So, why the fuck is everyone sleeping on our boy? I don't know why, but they are.
That's why, and I'm hoping Oda deliver that Chopper action next week. I need it. I love me some Chopper. I'm ready. And also, by the way, it was kind of answered how, because King of Lightning was mad, and yes, I bring him up a lot. It's because I find him hilarious, but also wrong on almost everything. He was bringing up like, oh, he's crying too much. All he's ever doing is crying. And we see in this chapter, the reason he was crying is because fucking Big Mom was there. So he's like, yeah, no, now that Big Mom's gone, I'm good. I was just having a fucking panic attack because one of the 4 strongest people in the fucking world is right there rampaging around. So excuse me for crying a bit. I'd be crying. King of Lightning, his fat ass would be crying. Listen, I'm fat too. I can call him fat. I respectfully call this man a fat ass.
Fred wants beef so badly. Sure, let me just call out like Chibi reviews and
I want to fucking
Nuts talk.
feud,
We're gonna
bitch.
call out everybody. Call out Nuts. Call out Chibi. Call out Techie. Call out everybody. Everyone's getting called out right now.
Listen, I want you to know, I am also a fellow fat ass. So that was very much in jest.
We're coming for all the anti-tubers out there.
No, I will only criticize you on your personality, never your looks.
Yeah, we're gonna fucking destroy all the anti-tubers. Everyone's coming.
Can we do like a Nux Taku-esque video where we just roast all of them, please?
I'm so down with me. Me and David. It's like our whole beef, like a whole beef on YouTube.
Yeah, we just unload all of our fucking and this guy. Like, remember when Chibi Reviews did a vlog about how he got a girlfriend, and then the next video he had a huge ass hickey on his neck? Like, really, dude? That's real, by the way. I cannot believe. Like, I get it. In fact, part of me is happy for you, but my dude, come on.
My God.
There's like a conspiracy theory. No, there's a conspiracy theory side of me that thinks that he left that hickey there on purpose. I'm like, okay, you're showing off.
Sure. Right. He's like, I may be a nerd, but I'm a nerd that gets pussy. Why you nerd?
Honestly, though, congrats to Chibi on that one. That's probably, I don't know, 6 months ago. Good for him.
Well, that was a long time ago, huh?
Yeah, it was a while ago. I just remember it because it was visible as hate. It was so funny. Oh my god. And again, none of this is legitimately like negative. I want to make this very clear. I'm not actually making fun of these people. I actually love anyone I mention. Legitimately, I love them. I really do. I love them. They inspire me. But it's kind of like a Comedy Central-esque roast. You know what I mean? Where we're like fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? I would hope they'd get that.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That one guy we had semi funny beef with, you know.
Which guy? Fucking the guy that stole our thumbnail. Yo! Oh my god, that was so funny.
I know his name. I know his YouTube channel name, but I don't think I should say that.
No, I don't want to start shit with that guy again. He was cringe as fuck. Yeah. If you go through our backlog, you'll find that. Just look for the big "someone stole our thumbnail."
I watched that video again.
This man literally was like, it was on Google Images, and I'm like, well, one, that doesn't make it public property, and two, I checked, it was on like page 4 of Google Images. So you like really searched. You must have liked my shit. Thank you.
I'm shocked that I'm gonna look and see if like all of our thumbnails are like that on there.
It's so funny. We'll look later. Final thoughts on this chapter, Thurman.
10 out of 10.
Is it 10? I saved 10s for like Ace Death chapter, Whitebeard Death chapter, Chopper flashback chapter. I don't know, like 10's a bit much.
Nah, it's definitely 10 because
if you ran IGN, every game would have 10 out of 10.
We have Kappa. No, you have Kappa. My rating system isn't that harsh. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, that makes you a bad ranker.
Yeah.
Good discussioner, bad ranker.
I would hate reviewing stuff.
Predictions, and you ain't getting out of this one.
Any.
Why do you never have any?
Because I always have predictions, ho.
Then have some.
Don't even pull that bullshit with me.
Have some now, then.
Never.
Okay, I gotta think of some now to prove you wrong. Okay. Chopper action, please. I want to see Kiku with her big swinging dick to prove that she's a guy. Check. Raizo, he's been ninja-ing, but like he really hasn't impressed me. Like when he was first introduced, I'm like, wow, fucking ninja. Do some shit that impresses me, please. Kappa needs to impress, obviously. I'm hoping for a big ass group fight. Like, I'll be curious to see how it goes about. And I'll be honest with you, I really, really want to go back to what's going on with Zoro and fucking the rest of the crew and Yasue's dead body. I'm enjoying this, but like I gotta know what's happening with Zoro fighting fucking Kyoshiro. I need it. I've been missing that.
Finally seeing what Koshiro's all about.
Yeah. Kyoshiro, out of every character, okay, it's him and Queen, but like Kyoshiro by far has been fascinating to me. I cannot wait to see what his deal is, and obviously I need more of my boy Sanji, and I need more of my Stealth Black. Like I need it. Okay, What's been your, besides Kaido one-shotting Luffy, favorite moment of this arc so far?
Probably Queen. The funny moment with Luffy and Haguro with Queen. The Queen introduction. The whole finding out that kid. Finding out that what's his name?
Oh
is fucking...
yeah, he was Kid's. He was Kid's killer. Kid's dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, okay, so legitimately, my favorite part of this whole arc so far, besides all the Kaido shit and the crazy shit, besides that, is Sanji's reveal of Stealth Wow. I can't, like, that was some of the funnest 2 weeks of my entire life, because, as a Sanji fan, like, that just killed me. Not only was that just comedy gold, not only was it a good fight while it lasted before Oda cut away from it, but it was Sanji fulfilling his dream as a character to become invisible, and then... Not only did he say, I need to go to some bathhouses, he fucking committed and went to some bathhouses. That was just pure Sanji gold. And yeah, that was just beautiful. So yeah, I'm excited to see more Sanji. I hope Stealth Black continues to be used. Not too much though, it's a delicate balance, you don't want to overuse it. I want to see chopper action, definitely. And this was just overall good. I can't wait to see what's going on with the Kappa, and I guess that's peace for me.
Red with that.
Peace.